I'm going to give you a view of some of my Everglade tomatoes that just literally grow wild around here at this point. This is what they look like when they're on the bract. Okay, try to get that out of there. I'm going to end up pulling this plant once some of these ripen so I could eat them. That's what they look like on the bract. They're very small. You can see they're much tinier than the spoon tomato. They go basically from they don't really turn orange per se. They kind of get like pink like that. They're kind of transparent skin, and then they go right into their red ripeness. Let's see if I can find a ripe one around here somewhere. I've seen them around. Maybe back in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, guys. I don't really have any real ripe ones. This one's like kind of ripe. Pick it anyway. Nice and sweet. I made sauce out of these. They're nice. I like them. Yeah, I made a sauce with those. They made a great sauce, you know. I don't see. I know I seen some ripe ones here. Maybe that's what that thing was eating. See, these are spoon tomatoes. This is a much riper spoon tomato. You can see it's kind of dark orange, but it never really gets red. It doesn't have that red color to it. It stays kind of orange. Now it's got more of a, that has more of a wild flavor to it. These things are just growing everywhere. Here's a close-up look of a green one. You see those stripes on it? That eventually becomes translucent. And it turns light pink, and then it gets red. You can see this so the Everglades tomato, I'll give you guys unfortunately, I don't have the seed bag in front of me. I do have it somewhere. It's just a regular plastic bag, and it had the guy's information on there where you can buy the seeds from his website on eBay, and I would have been more than glad to have given you that, except I don't know where I did with my seeds. They must be in another bag upstairs, because I've been going through my seeds a lot. So it's probably mixed in somewhere else. I probably thought I was going to regrow it this year, and then I realized, you know what, I don't need to do that. So I didn't replant them. But anyways, this is the Everglades tomato. As you can see in this image, the top image up here, I'll zoom in for you. Alright, that image right there is a good representation of what it looks like. Now the lower image, I kind of don't, that's probably okay, but it's such a poor example of what it looks like. It's really not doing it justice. Though I do have to say, if you look at some of the tomatoes, you can kind of see the transparency in the skin, and you can see like the veining effect underneath it, so it almost looks transparent a little bit. That's the effect that these tomatoes have. They're very different than any other cherry or currant tomato. These are very small tomatoes. As you'll see throughout the year, I will do updates on them, and I'll try to show you, give you different ideas on what to expect from them tomatoes. But generally, that bract is no more than what you see here. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. They're anywhere between 6 and 10 will be on a bract. Alright, so that's what you should generally expect. And those tomatoes are usually 2 to 3 times the size of a pea. Just to give you an idea of their size. Yeah, these look big against his hand, but normally they don't get that big. They're normally pretty small. Like I say, most of them are twice the size of a pea. And they can get a little bigger than that, maybe 3 times the size of a pea, some of them. But for the most part, they're no much bigger than twice the size of a pea. Alright? Or if a fresh pea, like a fresh pea in a pod growing in your garden, when they're big and fat like that, then that's about the size of a... But I'm talking like dry peas, like when you get a dry pea in a bag. So that'd be like 2 or 3 times the size of that. Alright? So here's your details. It's a wild native to Florida. This is the, I believe this is the guy's website. Yeah, this is probably his website, or his, where I bought the seed from eBay. You can see there's a phone number right over there. Let me try to, right there, do you see a phone number? You could call that, I guess, and talk to him. But again, I'll put this in the description below. You'll have all this information. I'll just scroll you down. I believe this is all the stuff he's got on his his eBay page. I pretty much grabbed it from that. Alright. So that's all I got on the Everglades. I don't have the seeds in front of me to show you, but believe me, I have the Everglade tomato. Alright? eBay.